And it's the end of an era for the music industry. Why REM is calling it quits, and I can't even concentrate on anything else because there is a real porcupine coming my way. So you're supposed to hold him by the tail here?
Oh, yeah. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what to do right here. Hey, buddy. I don't know.
Look at
Where
those
can
quills.
I touch him?
Go with the grain.
Oh,
there you go. There
okay.
goes his food.
Hi there. So this
What's his
is
name?
His name is Marty.
Marty. Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
There, the porcupine.
And you're Amy.
I'm Amy Evelyn. Hi from the Maryland Zoo.
Can I put my
see
hand
you,
out
Amy.
like a dog?
Yes,
Say
if
hello?
you would like to give him his very favorite thing in the whole world, there you go.
Corn
Now,
on
is
the
he a
cob.
piglet? Will he take the hand too?
No, he'll just take the corn.
Hey,
There
Marty,
you
Marty,
go.
Marty, porcupine.
He's very nice. He is a prehensile tail porcupine. And
what does that mean?
He has the monkey tail. It can kind of hang on. You can see.
Sorry.
No, he's all good.
Oh,
there
look
you
at
go.
this.
Oh my gosh, are you guys getting that? He put his hands
There we
out.
go. We'll spin him so you can get a good shot
You know,
of him.
he has really
There you go.
dexterous-looking fingers
He
there.
does. He does. He's a great animal ambassador. He's one of the animals that we travel at the Maryland Zoo. He is an arboreal animal, which means that he lives in the trees. So having
a little person there with his little hands.
I know. Isn't he adorable? He's got that squishy little nose. And it's so funny because if you look at them, you think that they have this, they have this great sense of smell. They have this giant squishy nose, and they smell so bad. They really stink.
I thought that was just somebody here that works with us.
Well, I have to tell everybody when we take him somewhere, I'm like, it's not me, it's the porcupine.
He is going to town. Do you guys see this?
That's just his natural
Need a napkin,
aroma.
buddy?
It is. I tell people it's like the only way to compare it is like onions and armpits.
Maybe
So
it's a defense mechanism. Keeps
it
everybody
is.
away.
You can smell him a mile away.
He's scared we're going to steal the corn from him. It's all yours, buddy.
Did you ever think that his nose would look like that? I mean, I'd never seen such a kind of a large squishy nose.
Yeah, and if you want to touch him, you can. You just have to go with the grain. So you go from the front to the
cool
back.
with it because he's
He
eating?
is. He is. He's totally fine with it.
All right,
He's very
let's
used
see.
to it, and he's busy right now, so that's the best time to do it. There you go.
There he is.
It's like, oh, Jesus.
He's just getting comfy. So no worries. He's a very sweet
little
porcupine.
ears over here. You can
is
see them in between the
does.
corners. So
He's got little tiny ear flaps there on the side, and they're very, very small. It's one of the few places that he has exposed skin. It's the ear flaps and the soles of the feet, and his nose, of course. They're the only places that are really vulnerable to predators. The reason that they're totally covered in quills is to save them from predators because they can't really attack. They don't have really good eyesight. The hearing is not phenomenal. Their sense of smell and touch are really the two best senses that they have. Because they spend so much time in the trees, their main predator is going to be something like a harpy eagle, maybe a really angry monkey.
Talk to me about the pines of the pork here. They're yellow.
They are. That's called warning coloration, and what that does is it warns other animals. Usually if you see something in the wild that's bright yellow or bright red, it's warning other animals to stay away. So you see that with coral snakes, for instance. They're the red, yellow, and the white, and so you can, and the black also. So you can, it warns other animals. When he gets scared or angry, his quills will stand straight up, and you can see the yellow underneath as warning other animals.
So this might be a silly question, but is that yellow always there and present?
It is. It is. It's just the base of the porcupine quills right there, and they won't come out unless he is frightened or they've touched something. So it's kind of like a cactus. Like
at least we'll know that's when to stay away from Marty.
exactly.
Marty's in a bad mood.
So we don't have such an animal around here. I've never seen one.
No, we do have porcupines around here, but they're North American porcupines, so they're smaller and they're more of a ground dweller. They can climb, but not as well as a South American or a prehensile tail porcupine.
I wonder if we're quiet for a second, if this will pick up in my mic. Do you hear it meeting everybody? Can you hear that back there?
He smacks his lips.
It's so cute.
He is going to town on that corn cob.
I know.
He loves corn. The summer is his favorite food season for him because we always have an abundance of corn on the cob, and he gets very irritated if we leave the husk on. And we do it for enrichment to kind of give him something else to do so he doesn't go through his food very quickly.
He wants that sweetness.
He wants it now, and if it has its husk, he throws it down on the ground. He gets all irritated about
So it doesn't sound like Marty would be such a great pet.
No, definitely not.
Good call, Mel.
Yes, I don't recommend them. Just for the stench alone, I don't recommend. He's a very docile animal. He's not an animal that's going to go after you. However, I definitely wouldn't recommend.
Here's the big question.
Yes.
Because not only do we have a porcupine,
yes,
we have a bearded dragon lizard.
We do.
Right over there. So before we bring them on, are they going to get along?
No, should
I leave?
I have plenty of food available for Marty, so we'll keep him busy.
But have they ever been next door to each other?
They
like
have.
this?
We use them for education programs. They're pretty tolerant of a lot of things.
So we're going to put them together on this
I'm
table.
going to hold on to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bring on the lizard. Okay,
Now,
so
what's
this
this lizard's name?
lizard?
This
Does he have a
is
name?
Toby, and he is a
Toby.
bearded dragon. They are from Australia. Absolutely.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
is he good with whatever?
He is. You can pet him. We use him
Ooh.
for programs, so a lot of kids will touch him.
Now Toby might
Feels
make
like
a
a
pet,
pumice
huh?
stone.
People do have bearded dragons as pets, and actually, it's one of the few animals
Toby.
that I will say, can make a really good pet. You have to do your research. They live quite a long time.
He's giving me the evil eye. Do you see
He
that?
is.
He's
You're
looking
brave.
Like, who's that
So
chick?
what's all this about? The
That-
bearding. Under
yeah,
it.
the bearding. That's a good question. They're called bearded dragons because when they get, they want to show that that's their territory, or they're trying to prove their dominance as a male. Especially, you can see he's getting darker on the side here. He'll get a little bit flush, but for a lizard, that he'll get dark, and he'll puff up this beard, and then he'll be even more prickly. And bigger and a little less
the day of the
tasty and
prickles.
tempting for something that might want to eat him. They're really cool little creatures also because when they get hot, they'll actually stand up on their feet and let the breeze go underneath their belly when they're walking.
smart.
I know, exactly. Their own little air conditioning, because they do have to get their heat and their coolness from the sun and the temperature, because they are what they call cold-blooded or
You
ectothermic.
could have
so
a
they get
good staring contest. Hey, buddy.
He's good.
Want to do it? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
We just blinked. I love how Marty's just thinking, he doesn't care what's behind
He's
him.
just eating. Yeah, he's very happy
Well,
little
he's
guy.
going to eat the whole corn.
Yeah,
cob.
will
He won't
Eat
eat the
any?
cob. He'll actually chuck it when he's done with it.
Oh, we got to keep the cameras rolling for that.
He gets so
See who
irritated.
he
He's
hits
like,
over here.
Is this all there is?
So you
And
take
yep, now
both
he's going
of
after
these
the
pets on the
peanuts.
road with you?
We do. We have about 70 animals that we travel.
This guy's about to come
You
over
guys
here.
met our one of our penguins a few weeks ago.
Oh, we
But
love
we
the
do have
visit for your
about
penguin.
70 animals that we travel for education and promotional programming from the Maryland Zoo, and they go all over. We come to Northern Virginia, we go to Pennsylvania, Delaware, DC. So we go all over with these programs. We do them for small kids. We do senior centers, and it's nice to have a zoo to bring to you, so that we can spread our message for people who can't necessarily get to Baltimore. We can still bring you
He's
some
really
animals
staring
out.
at me, and it's hard to
He
listen.
is.
So does he pounce? Does he have like a habit of pouncing?
No,
Is that-
he's not a big pouncer, but
Okay.
you should be really glad that you didn't wear all a crocodile print or something today. So, because he might
Okay.
think you were a big predator.
Do you know what? Come to think of it, I tried on. You know that little leopard dress I have?
Yes.
I tried it on.
Oh, good
that would
thing
have
you
been
didn't wear
bad.
that
would've been
today.
bad.
Thank goodness this is the second thing I put on.
We'd have had a predator prey segment instead, so it could have gotten
a
ugly.
YouTube viral moment.
Well,
Exactly.
these little prickly critters are a definite hit here.
They are, and they're very cute. And I do tell people he does smell really bad. He doesn't go to the ground very often to bathe. That's why he smells so bad. But he's a really cool creature. He lives in the Amazon River Basin. It's a threatened area. It's a critically endangered area, and so he's surrounded by a lot of habitat that's getting protected. But his numbers are pretty stable as of now because he is high up in the trees and he's kind of hard to hunt.
And about the numbers for your bearded
There
guy
are
over
many,
here?
many, many bearded dragons around.
good.
So,
Yeah,
but they are an animal that people will get as a pet, and they won't know exactly what that entails as having them and how long they live. And so we do get a lot of calls at the zoo to take their bearded dragons because they can't take care of them anymore, and the reptile centers are full of them as well. So while they do make a good pet, they do take a lot of care. So people just have to be aware of that.
Put these together and race them. Who would win?
Well,
What's
if there's
your
a
bet on him?
if there's a corn cob at the end, I'm going with Marty. So
Marty, the best eater
Oh, Amy,
around.
this has been a hoot. I gotta get.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is hysterical. Thanks for bringing
No,
this in.
thanks for having
Whoever
us.
gets this close to a porcupine.
it's true.
No, and
You
I'm
know?
more relaxed now than I was when he first came out.
I wanna
can
touch
you
him
believe
like,
we're
well,
sitting
Go ahead.
here
I'm
more
telling you, just
relaxed?
go with the
Marty,
grain.
Oh Jesus!
He doesn't like you. He doesn't like you touching
You know what it
him.
feels like?
Oh, good boy.
Like,
Have you touched it?
I touched him toward his head.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
Feels like you have like an unshaved leg. That's what it feels like. So in case you want to know at home, ladies.
That's right.
your legs.
We'll have to nair him later.
All right, well, thanks for bringing him in today.
You're welcome.
Very fun.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. I thought Marty was after me. Okay, after 30 years, he's what is he
He's
doing?
sneezing or something.
He's got an itch.
Oh, he's
How
itching.
cute is that?